Y'all, what's good? I'm finally back with another topic today. I've been gone for a while, but today's topic was juicy, so I had to get on it. Uh, Today, DaBaby beat up DaniLeigh's brother, which is his kid's uncle. Yes, Big T, Big T. If y'all don't know the situation, DaBaby basically disowned DaniLeigh. They were supposed to be like a thing. She thought it was a thing. He was like more like smash buddy type thing, and he basically put it on the internet as so. And kicked her out of his house. Just did all this like unnecessary stuff on social media. He should have been behind closed doors, but he basically exposed that they were just smash buddies and nothing else. It was just a side girlfriend or a side girl chick, not even a side girlfriend. And it basically embarrassed her in front of everybody on social media. You know, she just looked like one of those type females that fell for it, got tricked. You know. And anyways, when that whole situation happened, her brother, DaniLeigh's brother, got on the internet and was talking big stuff about DaBaby. He was like, when I see you on site, you're going to have to see this fade. You're going to have to fight. I'm going to knock you out. First off, I already knew he was fraud when he said that, because when he said that, he stated, I'll come right now. I just got in a car accident. I just messed my neck up. I messed my back up. He was already hurt. And he talking about beating somebody up, and he's already like on some severe hurt. It wasn't no baby hurt. The dude had like a neck brace on or something. Who knows what it was? But he was like, bro, I'll beat you up with a bad neck. Like, I'm like, bro, you already talking dumb. You're not even talking logic. Like, bro, like at least say this when you're not hurt. You know what I'm saying? So it can be more believable. The dude's injured and he's trying to fight DaBaby right there on the spot because he embarrassed his sister. Okay, so right there, I already knew it was fraud. He's just talking on social media, because if you was real about it, first of all, you know he's with her. You know he has her kids, so you can wait for your own time and personally do it on your own without going on social media and saying it. So, anyways, everything debunked, everything got dropped. Some more new viral stuff happened. Nobody cared about the situation anymore. It got forgotten until today. It got brought back up, which I'm gonna speak on in a second. Why? Like, the brother's just dumb and stupid. DaniLeigh's brother, for even trying to fight DaBaby or even cause any more conflict with it. If he felt some way, he should have just did it discreetly on his own time. But anyways, DaBaby got caught. Well, not caught. DaBaby and her brother were seen today on footage at a bowling alley fighting. Of course, DaBaby does what he does best, and he's undefeated. He's the champ. He doesn't lose. I'm just playing. But everybody that he does come into confrontation with, he always wins the battle, and he makes them look very, 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 very bad. And he made her brother look very bad. First off, you just see them kind of talking, and then DaBaby just like, oh my gosh, just KOs this nigga with one knockout. Now, you remember they're at a bowling alley with bowling shoes on. He knocks this nigga out so badly that the dude flies into the bowling alley, like the actual aisle, like with the, where the ball's supposed to roll. Now he's slipping and sliding, so he doesn't even know what's happening. He just got hit. He's about half conscious, and then he's slipping and sliding. DaBaby then jumps on him and keeps swinging at him, and they both kind of fall to the ground, and DaBaby kind of gets back on him. Now at this point, the security guards, DaBaby's security guards now jumping in, because of course that's the security guards. You're only getting paid to do one thing. So they're just beating this dude up. The dude has braids, so they're grabbing him by a hair like he's a female. It's just ridiculous. It's like, dang, bro, you talked a lot of stuff. And I saw some other footage where he was like, yeah, we need to have a celebrity boxing match. And he just kind of carried the fighting energy on after the situation happened with DaBaby and DaniLeigh. And he basically made it seem like he really was going to do something if he actually saw him. The vice versa. His first thing he said in his defense is that he went over there to talk. He didn't know he was going to get jumped. You didn't get jumped at first. The dude just knocked you out. Then you got jumped by security. Yes, you are right. But originally, you went over there to talk to him. That was his standpoint. He said, I was just trying to talk to him man to man and face to face. First of all, you said it was on site. Like when you see him that you was going to do some stuff. What are you explaining anything for? He disrespected your sister. Do what you got to do. He didn't. He did the exact opposite. This is why if you get somebody's face, there's no reason to talk to him at that point. If you know you already said you was going to fight him, you might as well throw the first punch and be the one up on the situation. That's just my theory, especially if you're that close. You might as well swing first and worry about the consequences later, whether you lose or win. Um, that went sad for him. He didn't have anybody with him. The security basically drug him by his hair. He still was slipping and sliding as it was going. DaBaby literally was beating him up with a blunt in his mouth. He dropped it, picked the blunt back up, and walked off and was throwing up his little signs. peacefully. Like, yeah, just beat him up, which he did. It just looked ridiculous. DaniLeigh goes on social media after seeing the footage of her brother getting beat up, and she's like, "Why'd y'all have to jump him? I just pray for this family, all this extra stuff." It's like, yeah. First of all, you should have had to talk with your brother to leave that man alone. Don't be in his circumference. If you're in his circumference, leave. Now, let me tell you why I'm saying this. At the end of the day, what her brother did today by getting exposed and first of all getting beat up after talking all that trash on the internet, even though you're defending your sister, it's just ridiculously embarrassing, and you're hurting your own sister's career. Because at the end of the day, this is her career, and social media runs off memes. So now when she drops her music, say she got some music that she was going to drop, because of the whole situation. Now, every time she drops some more a picture or something exciting or something that you can get congratulated on, they're going to all go to the comments and spam, your brother got beat up, your brother got beat up. When I say spam, I mean they're going to comment. So it doesn't matter what it is. It could be her graduating from high school. They're going to say, yeah, but your brother still got beat up. Your brother still got beat up. Now, remember, they live off her career. She supports all of them, her family. This was not a good time to pick a fight with DaBaby, knowing he has security guards. If you saw his entourage, why'd you approach him? Leave situation. Wait till it was a better time where it was just you and DaBaby only, and he wasn't with his security guards. Dumbest thing ever. And then to make it even worse, he was acting selfish to me because he didn't even put in the consideration of his sister in general. That, dang, if I lose this fight, am I going to embarrass my sister? If I cause, let's say he would have shot him and killed DaBaby, am I going to hurt my sister's background, career, whatever it is? He was not thinking. He was thinking selfishly when he's getting supported by this woman, getting helped out by this woman, being loved by his own sister. I just feel like people don't take in consideration other people's situation, career, scenery, just everything in general. Bad choice. Now you're going viral for getting beat up. In the next post that DaNiLeigh's post, it doesn't matter if it's good or bad. They're going to say your brother got beat up. And I'm going to laugh at all the comments, and everybody else is going to laugh at the comments. Because the simple fact, your brother talked trash as if he was going to beat DaBaby up because he was defending you. Great job. Good job for defending your sister. But you shouldn't have done that online. You should have done that offline and handled your business right after the situation when he disrespected your sister. You waited a whole 2 months later when the situation dropped. So now that situation is brought. So now in our heads again, now we know that DaNiLeigh did get played by DaBaby and that DaBaby finessed her. So now we're thinking again that she's done because she got finessed. I mean, that doesn't mean she's dumb, but what I'm saying is you got played. You really thought y'all was in a relationship and he never publicized you. Like, now it just goes back to not taking DaNiLeigh serious again. And his brother's not thinking, her brother's not thinking of any of this as he wants to act off of emotions of how he feels and maybe the recognition he wants on social media himself. He probably wants the same credit as she get. So that because if you were thinking smart, you know not to put yourself on the internet in general in a good or bad way. Even if you would have beat up him and he got in trouble, you still could have got a lawsuit on DaNiLeigh, that she gonna have to pay for you, that you're gonna take you out of jail, bail you out, whatever the circumstance was. Because it can't be a regular fight when you fight a celebrity. It gets bigger than what it is. Investigators get put on the case without even knowing what's going on, just by seeing it off social media. And you go to jail, they take it way more serious. The risk or even riskier. They said that right now they're already investigating DaBaby in general, and I think they're allegedly even trying to get him like assault, see if it's a assault type of charge or whatever it is. It wasn't. It had to be self-defense. I don't know for sure if he walked in first or his brother walked in first. I don't know which one it was. I think it was just one of a coincident type of thing. We just happened to see each other, and it was on site for DaBaby. For the other dude, it wasn't. It was about talking whatever he was trying to do. You can't say I'm gonna beat you up when I see you and then try to talk business. No, you should have said, "Hey, bro, when I see you in person, we're gonna have a nice discussion." Boom, it's just like that. We're gonna have the discussion. But if you're saying I'm gonna beat you up when I see you, guess what? I'm going to just swing because I already know in your head what you're thinking. I'm gonna be the one up on you. So that's how that went. Um, that's some juicy tea right there, bro. DaBaby's up again. He's undefeated. Like, gosh, dog. As soon as you think he's canceled, he's back on the stage. Like I said, he was canceled for which is, I made a topic over this. He was canceled for some statements he made about the LGBT community. He then gets his stripes back as soon as he plays DaNiLeigh. He makes DaNiLeigh look so bad. He makes it look like she was a side chick and that he was finessing her the whole time. Boom. Not too many people on the side, but like the majority of people, like dudes, are like, ha ha, she got finesse, ba da da. You know how this stuff goes with females and males. So he's pretty much up. His music's back on. He's getting back into his groove. And then today, guess what? Ain't nothing like beating up somebody up and putting it on social media. Like, that is the number one way you can go viral. People love to see fights. Boxing is just the most entertaining thing to people for some reason. And winning will give you all that glory you need, or the upbringing you need, or that uplift of whatever struggle you got going on, or the push you need to drop some new music or album. I'll tell you right now, DaBaby definitely gonna come up with another song. He deserves to with this one, cause hey, hey, he did his thing on that one. I'm not bragging on him or nothing. I'm not exaggerating the story. Um, you definitely can see the clip on Say Cheese TV or DJ Academics on his backup page. It's pretty bad. Like, if that was your dude, or like your friend, or like say that was your boyfriend, or like that was your family member, you wouldn't want that to be that person, because it'd been like, dang, you got beat up, dude. It just looked bad. I really feel that he's stupid for even putting himself out there to do that, because all it does is reflect DaniLeigh, and then we get back on DaniLeigh, and then when she posts something, we don't go to his comments. We go to her comments and explain everything. And then to make it worse, guess what he did? He deactivated his page, so they're gonna go straight to his sister's page, and cruise her. She ain't do nothing wrong. She's been good. She's been doing good, straight head, back on her thing. And now they're gonna just be disrespecting her again. And they're gonna bring up the old situation about her getting played now. They're gonna say, "Damn, you got played, and he beat up your brother." Now that I think about it, though, it sounds kind of weird that DaBaby beat him up, but I mean, at the end of the day, the dude was talking trash. I mean, he felt some way. He's talking trash. You better have backed it up. It's his fault. He did interviews. He was on podcasts saying stuff, crazy stuff. He took it too far. But what I will say is, DaBaby basically beat up his son's uncle, because he has a kid with DaniLeigh. So DaBaby has beat up his son's uncle, which is DaniLeigh's brother. This is a family fight. This should be none of our business. It should have been off the camera. Another situation on camera that shouldn't have touched social media, but it did. And he got a TKO. I'll talk to y'all next time. Like, share, subscribe. Y'all comment what y'all think. Think about the situation in general.